Okay. That'll be a good thumbnail. Okay. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, I am in a maid outfit. It's because I'm filming another video to go along with this. A lewd video. Anyway, so that'll be up on you know where. But this one is safe for work and it is for you guys. So you can learn another recipe for Thanksgiving. Yay! I've posted pumpkin pie before. I think it was pumpkin pie. Posted pumpkin pie before. I've posted mashed potatoes. I think I forget what I did last year. But this year we're doing green bean casserole. I know, boo, oh my god, vegetables. It's fine, it's okay. It's unhealthy, I promise. It'll be good, okay? Eat your veggies. So we're gonna go make that in the kitchen. It's gonna be darker because I have to go buy ingredients and stuff. So I have to go like change out of this, go do that, and then come back and everything. But okay, see you there. Mwah, see you in the kitchen. Hello, it is nighttime now and we're in my kitchen. So it's a little messy in here, don't mind it. We're gonna make green bean casserole. So I'm just gonna go over everything you need. For the family video, I'll just put like a list while I'm cooking, but this part's for the YouTube video. I'm gonna go over in depth what you need. So I already did this off camera, but just take the ends off your green beans. Put them in a bowl, it's like too big. This is 12 ounces of green beans. I'm just making this for me and my fiance, so it's not that much. But if you wanted to make it for like a bunch of people, like at least double or triple the recipe. Next, which I'm gonna also cut these quickly, little speed run on me cutting these, but I can't pronounce it, but they're like the Cipollini? All right, Cipollini onions, or just sweet onions if you can't find these ones, but Cipollini onions are the ones I like to do. I'm using 2 of them for this. You could use more. You could use less if you don't like them very much, but you could definitely use more. Also, you could add some freshly minced garlic to this, but I just didn't feel like cutting up garlic, so I'm not doing that. I'm using garlic salt. So if you wanted to add garlic though, you could add garlic. So the other things you need, butter. I like using Kerrygold. You need some mayo. I like using Kewpie because it's got the highest egg content and it's just better. Some mozzarella. I actually usually would suggest using shredded, like pre-shredded mozzarella. But I have fresh mozzarella right now, so you could also do that. It's just a little harder because you want it to be in strips and this is harder to shred. So, then you also need some shredded Parmesan and grated Parmesan. Not the shitty fake grated Parmesan from a can, actual grated, actual Parmesan. Okay. Then you're gonna need, this is a weird recipe, weird ingredient, but you can either use normal honey or I like using creamed or whipped honey. That works the best in my opinion. I'm probably gonna use both. Yeah. And then let me just go over the spices. We have salt, we have white pepper, we have smoked paprika, we have cayenne, we have garlic and herb, we have pepper, we have Lawry's seasoning salt. I've got some MSG here as well. So those are our seasonings we're gonna be using. And yeah, I'm about almost out of time to record, so let me swap and cut these onions. Just a tip, if you're cutting onions, put down a towel. It will help absorb the juices and not make you cry as much. please do that. Or you can cut them less small if you enjoy a lot of onion. Anyway, we're gonna use a pan that seems slightly too big because things caramelize better when they're on a thin layer and everything can be evenly dispersed. So you don't want to have a pan that's too small. Go for a bigger size. But you want it to be like a saucepan like this, low, wide, okay? So we're gonna take the onions and then I'll do the seasoning here in a second. I'll show you what seasonings we're gonna use and how much of each. And then we're gonna take like a tablespoon or so, maybe 2 tablespoons or 2 of butter and add it to the onion. Let me move over there and then I'll grab this. Actually, let me grab the spices and then we'll move over to there and we'll add everything together and start to caramelize the onions. I forgot. Bonus ingredient if you can find it. If you purchase pizza from Domino's, they give you an optional sauce to come with. It is the garlic butter dipping sauce. Purchase like 3 of those and breadsticks or whatever. Eat something from there because yummy. But get like 3 extra of those. Set them aside for when you want to make this. I unfortunately don't have any right now. Otherwise I would add them to this. But use that instead of the other butter, okay? Use that Domino's garlic butter. That shit slaps and it's very good in this. So just a tip. Spices. Spices. All right, so let's start with a base of a little bit of MSG. I'm gonna do like fourth a teaspoon of MSG. You don't need that much. It's just because it's delicious. Also, I usually don't measure fucking anything, so yeah, it doesn't actually matter. None of this matters. You can just dump spices in, it'll taste good. I'm gonna do like a teaspoon, a full teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm almost out of paprika. It's okay. We're only using a half. If I can get a half. Okay, it's like a half. I'll just put all of the paprikas going in this part, I guess. Cayenne, add as much as you want. I don't want it. It's not like supposed to be too. It doesn't need that much of a kick. I'm just gonna go with a 1/4. Just a little bit. Honestly, the creaminess cancels most of that out, so it's just flavor. Okay, Lawry's. I don't know how much this is. I'm just gonna dump it all in. Is it like this? It's like a teaspoon. Teaspoon of Lawry's, which I am out of now. Ugh, upsetting. Okay, white pepper. We're only gonna do like a 1/4 of that. 1/4 of salt. And then we have some pepper, a fourth of that. And you know, I'm just gonna throw in some mystery Italian seasoning to add just some extra spices here. I'm gonna do half, a generous half. Cause why not, it'll be good. Like I said, sorry, these are noisy as fuck. It doesn't actually matter. Use whatever spices you want to. I'm just doing like a general spice mix of all the ones that I really enjoy with my veggies. All right. Okay. So we're gonna take this spice mix over to the stove. Okay, we're over by the stove now. I'll probably move you guys closer when I actually start to caramelize them, but just for now, hi. Okay, so first things first. I need some mixed. All right. So I'm gonna use, it's like 2 tablespoons of butter. You don't need to be stingy with the butter. Anyway, turn that on to like a medium, like a lower end of medium, and then melt the butter down. Melting butter. All right, that's melting. We're gonna add our onions now. Another reason to put it on a paper towel is you can just do this. Whee! Easy cleanup. See, now I don't have to clean my board that much. All right, so I'm gonna just fully coat the onions. Should I move you guys closer? I'm gonna move you guys closer. Okay, so like I said, coat all of the onions in the butter. And now you're gonna take your honey, whatever you've chosen. So I'm gonna take some of this. I got this from like a local honey place, but you can get like crystallized honey or like whipped honey a lot of places, but we're just gonna do like half a teaspoon maybe, a teaspoon or so of whipped honey. We're really doing like a honey butter type of green bean vibe. That's kind of honey butter onion type, sweet onion honey butter type of a vibe is what we're going for. And it's so good. You can add less of this if you're not into it. Or if you don't have honey, you can just add sugar. But I think the honey is a little better personally. And then I'm just gonna, cause I like this on the more caramelized end, I'm gonna add like a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of honey. Okay, just get all that in there. All right, and just mix that bitch in. It gets kind of watery at first because the honey's melting. Now at this point you can kind of turn it up to like a higher medium until this starts to kind of like really start bubbling here. But now, see, there we go. That's what we were looking for. So now we're gonna add in the spices. Probably like half of this. We're gonna add half of this in. About at this level, you can turn it down a little bit. You don't want it to burn. The key to caramelizing onions is to cook it at a low temperature for like a longer period of time. I'll do like a medium low. And it'll take a while. I'm gonna speed this up for you guys, but it takes a while to fully caramelize them, but you want them to be fully caramelized, okay? And you can tell when the onions start getting like kind of translucent, and it'll get like a little thicker, and yeah, you'll be able to tell. And then after that, you're gonna set them aside to cool down a little bit. Okay, so I will just speed through that really fast. Okay, so this is about the look you're going for here. If you can tell, like most of them are pretty translucent. There's a few that like, yeah, could cook a little longer, but I'm kind of lazy and they're still gonna keep cooking later in the oven, so this should be good for now. So we are going to let these cool off. We're gonna turn the stove off here and just let these cool down off to the side for a sec while we go over to the green beans and put some stuff into that. We're gonna add stuff to the green beans. Okay, let's move over there. Hi, okay, so green beans. Finally actually doing stuff with these bitches. So we're gonna start with the mayo. We're gonna add like 3 or 4 tablespoons, I think. We're adding a lot. You can just watch me squirt it in. You'll see it's a lot. But like this like kind of bonds it all together and kind of like unifies everything. So this is a very important step for those who hate mayo. I'm so sorry. You could use aioli? I don't know. You should probably just use the mayo, honestly. So lots of that. Then we're gonna add the rest of the spices now. We're gonna add some of the Parmesan, like 1/3 cup, half a cup. This is also a very cheese heavy dish. And then we're gonna use the grated Parmesan. The different textures are important. It helps like give different textures within it. Probably like half a cup of this too, or so. Maybe a little more, maybe a cup, maybe, like 2/3. Okay, so for this, let me off camera grate this really fast and then I'll be back and put some of this on. Oh, also preheat the oven at this point, preheat to 350. Ah, my camera's dying. All right, we're back. Okay, so I kind of grated a shit ton. This is probably like 1.5 cups or 2 cups. I would usually do like half of this, but fuck it. I don't really have another use for this cheese, so I'm just gonna use all of it and it's gonna be extra cheesy today. So, woo! But don't do that. Do way less than that. This is like way too much, so don't do that much. All right, and now that this is cooled down, we're gonna take our carameled onions and dunk these in. Try to get as much as you can. Okay, and now this is optional, but I use gloves. I use rubber cooking gloves to do this because I don't like the texture of it. And I'm gonna remove this. So before I mix that and put this on, I'm just gonna use a cake pan to cook this in. You can use like an actual baking dish. That'll probably work better, honestly. But I'm gonna just put it in this because it doesn't really matter. But I'm bringing it over so I can just throw her in. Gloves. And then we just gotta mix. It's a little warm still, so careful. Definitely let your onions cool all the way down before you do this. And then we get to do this fun little mixture. Woo! And yeah, just make sure everything is fully incorporated. This is why you want a big bowl, by the way. But really just mix all that shit together. Kitty, it's not for you when she wants it. Okay, so then once you do that, you just spread. Also, you can do this with another vegetable, like, I don't know, broccoli or asparagus, I don't know. You could do it with other vegetables if you don't like green beans, okay? Okay, get all that goodness off my hands. Don't want to miss any caramelized onions. Got all of it in there. Okay, gloves off. Eek. And then I'm gonna grab a spatula that I use to cook the onions and just scrape down the bowl just so everything is in the baking dish. I don't want to get munchy. He wants it so bad. Yeah, honey. It's not for kittens. No, it's not for kitties. It smells really good too, baby. Does it smell good, honey? It's not for you. All right, so bonus step, optional bonus step. Let's see, what do I got? Man, I thought I had those like crunchy onion toppers. I thought I had some of those, but I guess not. You could use the fried onion topper thing as a crust on this. You can also just leave it how it is. Normally what I would do is sprinkle some more cheese on top, probably like just a little coat of Parmesan on top of this, but because I added so much mozzarella, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna use some of these sweet Maui onion chips. Okay. I love a good potato chip topping whenever I don't have the thing I actually want. So that's what we're putting in the oven. All right, not healthy. Yay, your arteries will hate you. So we're gonna put this in the oven for, actually, hold on, let me just swap over. All right, so we're gonna put this uncovered into the oven for 30 minutes at 350. And put it somewhere near the middle rack, so yeah. Clean your kitchen. Chat, okay, I'm watching a movie while I clean up the kitchen, and an ad for She's the Man just came on. Ugh! That movie does things to me inside, I swear. The way that movie is better trans guy representation than the other movies I've seen about trans guys. Ugh. At least it's happy. I mean, it doesn't turn out to be a guy in the end, but like, buddy, that movie. Also, if you make candies or anything, get these silicone melting things from Michael's. They're amazing. Oh my god. I use them to make Well, I was craving, have you been to Disney? I was craving, or you saw my Disney vlog that I hopefully have posted by now. I was craving these. I was craving deer tails, so I made my own. Not as good, but works. Pretty good copycat. I just like melted some Werther's caramels down, and then I used orange candy melts and added orange flavoring to it. And getting the caramel not to melt the marshmallow was the hardest part, but it turned out okay. If I remake them, I will film it, okay? But like, look how easy that came out. Ah! Alright, so all done. If you want, you only had the cheese on top or something, you can broil it for like 30 seconds to make it extra crispy on top. But let me let that cool down. I also made myself some potatoes because this is my dinner. Yeah. I'm gonna let this cool down and then I'm gonna plate some up and film a little outro for both videos. Mwah. All right, it's cooled off a bit. I had to put my potatoes back in, they were not done. But I have little kitten bean tongs. Ignore the fact they're yellow, I use them to make curry. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in a mushroom bowl. This might not work as well as I thought it was gonna. I'll just use a normal spatula. Give me the beans. It feels silly saying this because it's vegetables, but this is a meal that I'll have if I want to treat myself. Also, this is my fiance's favorite meal that I make. Like, hands down, he'll beg me to make this. So obviously it's pretty fucking good. So you should try it. Make it look slightly prettier on top. It's green bean casserole though, it's only gonna look so pretty. Alright, and have the rest set aside for my fiance. I just realized I need like a photo for the thumbnail. Can't really see it as well. This would be the thumbnail, I guess. Okay, that'll be a good thumbnail. Okay, so. Munchie. Did you guys hear him? It's run over. It's hot. Here you go. Yum. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy this and have my dinner. Well, this is my dinner. I'm gonna go have my dinner. I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner. Oh my God, what am I trying to say? I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner. And edit this, so hopefully I can get it out by Thursday. Yay! All right. All right, see you guys in the next one. I'll probably do something around Christmas time as far as cooking videos go. So leave me ideas. I'll probably do a cookie recipe or something like that. But yeah, this video is a little chaotic, but hopefully you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my fans. I'm very thankful for my fans. Yeah, you guys honestly keep me going. Those of you who leave comments saying how when they get dysphoria, they come and watch my content and it helps them, or you know, the people who I'm still able to connect with and help feel less lonely. Anyone who I'm helping discover stuff about themselves, and just any of my fans who are here to support me along the way. I'm very, very fucking grateful for you guys. My voice, oh my God. I am very, very fucking grateful for you guys. You guys are the best, all right? And yeah, so I just want to say thanks. Anytime I'm having a hard day, I think of this one comment that was left, I think it was left on TikTok that I posted early on when I was coming out. And it's like one of the first TikToks I posted when I came out. And if you like get the meme, I'll put the meme in. But if you, it was just like, woo, Lightning McQueen. And I always think about that comment anytime I start doubting myself. So yeah, just know that your comments, your nice supportive comments, I read all of them and they help me a lot. So yeah. All right, happy Thanksgiving. See you next month for Christmas. Christmas madness, all right? Woo! Bye! There will still be more videos this month other than Christmas, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, bye!